Good Thursday evening, July 24th, and welcome to the NCWLIFE Evening News. I'm Grant Olson. Here are a few of the stories we have coming up for you tonight. Leavenworth-based nonprofit Upper Valley Mend held a groundbreaking ceremony yesterday to celebrate the start of a new affordable duplex. The building that's home to the Waterville Library recently got a new special reminder of its history. Sunny and mild as we head into the upcoming weekend with hot temperatures returning early next week. I'll have your complete forecast coming up in weather. As Wenatchee's city administrator prepares to leave her job, the city is debating how to recategorize the job itself. The city administrator is the overall head of the city's day-to-day operations, appointed by the mayor and approved by the city council. Former Mayor Frank Kuntz hired Laura Gloria as executive services director in 2020, and then in 2023, the council agreed to name her city administrator. Gloria plans to depart from her role at the end of August. By ordinance, the city administrator currently answers to both the mayor and to council members. At its meeting tonight, the Wenatchee City Council considers a new ordinance that would make the city administrator almost entirely responsive to Mayor Mike Poyer. City Attorney Danielle Marchant said the ordinance would also eliminate duplication between the city administrator's duties and those of the department heads under their direction. A small group of demonstrators who use the Social Security system organized a gathering today outside the Wenatchee office, complaining of long wait times for service and the possible impact of future cuts. The Trump administration is working to eliminate at least 7,000 jobs from the Social Security Administration, which was already at a 50-year low in staffing when the president took office. Joanne Rosenthal of East Wenatchee says she arranged this morning's hour-long event after facing long lines with minimal Social Security staff on hand.
A few years ago, when my husband was alive, I came down to Social Security. No problem. You took a number, you got in relatively fast. But now, with all the cuts, my heart feels for them, the staff, and then it feels for all the people who need the services as well. And it's not a matter of whether we're a Republican or we're a Democrat. We want to make our community better. And a lot of people just don't realize Social Security is part of that. We have this office in the community. And I'm worried because there's been talk of closing offices. And can you imagine if people from, up north had to drive like all the way to Yakima if they even kept that office open? Or there was talk of only having people get online and do things. Well, again, people in their 80s, I still have my memory, but I know it's going to get harder. I saw what it was like for my mother trying to go down the rabbit holes on the phones. So those are other reasons I thought, why not, just get out here and make the local people aware.
A regional spokesperson for the Social Security Administration did not respond to NCWLIFE's request for comment today. A former police chief of Moses Lake has died. Kevin Furr passed away on Monday. Furr led the city department from 2016 until 2023 after holding the same role in Rathdrum, Idaho. While on the police force, he also served as Moses Lake city manager on an interim basis and then was named to that post full-time after leaving the chief's job. But a battle with cancer forced him to retire from most public roles, including the Moses Lake School Board, where he'd served as board president. Kevin Furr will be remembered in a public memorial service August 1st at the Wallenstein Theater at Big Bend Community College. The Leavenworth-based nonprofit Upper Valley Mend held a groundbreaking ceremony yesterday to celebrate the start of a new affordable duplex. The duplex is being constructed on property donated by the Marson family as part of the Solid Foundations campaign, which surpassed its 2024 fundraising goal of $6.8 million by $500,000. That allows the opportunity to create additional affordable housing. Once completed, the duplex duplex will offer 2 homes, each with 3 bedrooms and 2.5 bathrooms, priced in the low $300,000 range. Applicants for the duplex must be submitted online by the end of October, and all applicants must qualify based on income and residency requirements. Leavenworth has suffered a shortage of housing that's affordable for its employee base. When we come back, U.S. Representative Dan Newhouse is holding a telephone town hall next week for residents in Washington's 4th District, and Douglas County is holding a contest for a new logo design. I'm Grant Olson, and you're watching the NCWLIFE Evening News.
Welcome to Mountain Chick Floral, your go-to flower and plant shop in downtown Wenatchee. Explore their wide variety of unusual and fun plants. And when you buy a plant in a container, they'll pot it up for you absolutely free. Birthday or weddings, they'll create the perfect floral arrangement for you. Brighten up your office with fresh blooms delivered to your door or business. Ask about floral subscriptions. Visit Mountain Chick Floral today, where every occasion is a reason to celebrate with flowers.
Merry Maids can clean your entire home, business, or vacation rental from top to bottom, inside and out. Merry Maids will even take care of cleaning your carpets, and they can pressure wash your home. Merry Maids has thousands of happy customers. They've been cleaning homes and businesses in our valley for over 25 years. Check out their glowing reviews at merrymaidesofwenatchee.com and call the cleaning experts, Merry Maids, to get your free estimate. Your satisfaction is guaranteed, so relax. It's done.
Hey there, folks. Blueberry Carrie here to invite you on out to Blueberry Hills to experience some real treats. Take a look at our homemade cream pies, our amazing cheesecakes, and don't forget our famous banana pudding. Remember, we're more than just great treats. People come from all over the world to experience what has been called one of the best destination restaurants in the Pacific Northwest. So come on out and see what all the fuss is about. Blueberry Hills in Manson. It's where the world is coming to.
The building that's home to the Waterville Library recently got a new special reminder of its history. A sign on the bricks of the Rogers and Howe building, which was constructed in 1903, explains once again that the building has been placed on the National Register of Historic Places by the Department of the Interior. According to NCW Libraries, the building was one of the largest in Waterville at the time. The downtown Waterville Historic District, which includes the Rogers and Howe, consists of 19 buildings built between 1891 and 1915. The new commemorative plaque replaces one that had previously deteriorated. U.S. Representative Dan Newhouse is holding a telephone town hall next week. The town hall is for residents in Washington's 4th District, which Newhouse represents, and offers the opportunity for constituents to ask him a question. The event will be held on Monday, July 28th, beginning at 5:30 p.m. Those interested in joining must RSVP by this Sunday at noon. More information on how to do so can be found on the NCWLIFE website. Douglas County is holding a contest for a new logo design. The contest was announced on Facebook yesterday and invites local artists of all ages to compete. Designs must be original and work well in color and black and white. Submissions must also be high resolution in either a JPEG, PNG, or PDF file format. The winning logo will be featured on all official county documents as well as the county's website and social media platforms. All logo designs must be submitted online to the county by midnight, August 8th. Coming up next, we will introduce you to Scion, a 3-year-old dog up for adoption at the Wenatchee Valley Humane Society in tonight's feature story. Fire danger continues as breezy and warm weather conditions persist through Friday. I'll have your full local weather forecast and more straight ahead as the NCWLIFE Evening News continues right after this.
Hi, I'm Amanda Walden with A. Walden Insurance Group. Medicare can be overwhelming, but you don't have to figure it out alone. I've been helping people understand their Medicare options for over a decade. Medicare isn't a one-size-fits-all. I'll help you understand your coverage options so you can feel confident in your decisions. Let's find the right Medicare plan for you. Call me today or come and see me at my office located on South Chelan Avenue in Wenatchee between the YMCA and the Social Security office. I look forward to meeting you soon.
Caught in a conflict? Family? Workplace? Neighbor? Business? Housing disputes? Wenatchee Valley Dispute Resolution Center provides mediation services, a cost-effective and efficient way to provide a written resolution to disputes and issues. Plus, we offer mediation training and community education on conflict resolution and communication skills. Contact us to learn more.
Now there are even more reasons to meet at the Pybus Market. Outdoor dining and tastings, the fabulous Farmers Market, Saturday artisans on the concourse, and your favorites all week long. No matter the reason, it's always time to meet at the Pybus Market. Pybus Market, where community meets.
It's time now for Paws for Pets with the Wenatchee Valley Humane Society. Tonight's segment features a 3-year-old mixed breed who's got a lot of love in him and needs an owner to give it to. Meet Scion.
Hi, I'm Corley with Wenatchee Valley Humane Society, Animal Care Manager, and today I want to introduce you to Scion. Scion is our 3-year-old large mixed breed. It's anyone's guess what he is. Maybe a little bit of Rottie, probably some Lab, who knows, but what we do know is he's just a big, gentle giant. Yeah, and he loves his Kongs. Scion came to us as a stray about 6 weeks ago, and we have loved having him, but he needs a home, so he's our pet of the week. So we think Scion would be great with a large family because he loves people so much. He always wants to be with us. Or his Kong. Yeah, so Scion would love a lot of people in his life. He gets on really great with all of our dogs here. So we highly recommend another dog in the home with him. Where are you going? We don't know about cats because he was a stray. Really hard to say that. But dogs, definitely. He is a pro at give paw and sit. Those are his really big ones, and he's working on stay. He's getting really good at that. I can go several feet without him moving. He loves his pool, getting in the water, especially on these hot days. And he just loves trips out with volunteers. He's one of our favorite boys. He's a good boy. Scion loves people so much that when I leave him, he will immediately go to the next person and sit right at their feet. And he'll do that to the next person and the next person. He has to be touching you or near you. He just loves people so much. So Scion here is available for adoption, but we also would love if someone isn't able to adopt, if they could just take him for foster to get him out of here for a little bit, just a week or a weekend. That would be so good for our boy. So if you'd like to come down and meet Scion, we are open Thursday through Tuesday from 12:30 to 6, and we would love to introduce you. And we are still having our special 50% off of dogs over 50 pounds, basically all of our large to medium-sized dogs. And we would love you to take advantage of that amazing offer.
Give them a call at 509-662-9577 or visit their website at wenatcheehumane.org.
Time now to take a look at your North Central Washington weather forecast. Hope you had a fantastic Thursday. It got pretty warm out there, that's for sure. But considering our normal high is around 90 right now, wasn't all that above normal today, even though, boy, it felt like it at times, mainly because lots of blue sky and sunshine out there. Windy conditions around the area, not so much in Wenatchee, at least during our afternoon hours. Still that possibility that wind will really kick up a little bit later on. on, and we will see that in some various locations. But that's really what we're keeping an eye on the next couple of days. Our breezy conditions and hot and dry conditions as well. We still could see wind gusts 20 to 30 miles an hour tonight, and that's mainly from about 3 to 9 p.m. And that also goes for Friday with humidities very low, between 15 and 25%. So a lot of fire concerns over the next 48 hours. As I mentioned, very warm today, even hot. 93 degrees unofficially out there. 90 is our normal high temperature. Our record high, 105 degrees, and that was set in 1994. Very mild once again for our overnight low at 70. 64 is where we should be for a low temperature this time of year, and our record 53 degrees set in 2014. Sunrise this morning 5:30, and the sun sets tonight at 8:44. All right, getting into Friday and the forecast. Temperatures will cool down a little bit for our Friday, even though, as I mentioned, we'll see those breezy conditions. 90 for Moses Lake and Ephrata, 89 in Quincy, and then a lot of 88s from Ellensburg into Wenatchee, Entiat, 89 for Omak and also into Chelan, mid to upper 80s in the Upper Valley, Leavenworth at 86, and Kashmir tomorrow at 87 degrees. Tonight we do expect clear skies as once again high pressure dominates our weather. Maybe breezy early on, dying down overnight with our lows dropping down into the mid 60s. So that will be more normal low temperatures. For Friday, lots of sunshine, but there's that breezy spot right here in central Washington, and that'll be tomorrow afternoon with the cool down. As I mentioned, high temperatures tomorrow only in the upper 80s. I say only because we've been in the 90s the last couple of days. And then as we get into the upcoming weekend, just maybe some high clouds out there, mostly sunny. It will be cooler, and boy, if you like the cool weather, enjoy Saturday. We're talking highs in the mid 80s because our temperatures are really going up. Not so much on Sunday, but as we get into early next week, by the end of our weekend, look at that double ridge of high pressure over the Pacific Northwest. It'd be a real seasonal day on Sunday with highs in the upper 80s to about 90 degrees, which remember is normal for this time of year. For your Monday, sunny and warmer, and this is where we start getting hot. Look at all the clear skies in Washington. We will see high temperatures Monday afternoon climbing into the mid-90s. And yeah, we're going up from there as we get into Tuesday. Sunny and hot with high temperatures upper 90s to near 100 degrees. And unfortunately, not much relief as we get you into Wednesday either. The same kind of forecast with sunny skies out there. We will see hot conditions. Once again, that ridge of high pressure extends all the way up into British Columbia. And we're seeing all that desert southwest air move up. Maybe some high clouds Wednesday. Again, highs in the upper 90s to near 100 degrees. Here's your 7-day forecast. 65 overnight tonight. Sunny, a bit breezy and cooler tomorrow at 88. Circle this if you like the cooler weather on Saturday. 85, a nice way to kick off our weekend. Mostly sunny. Getting up to about 89 on Sunday with sunny skies. And then Monday through Wednesday, the heat is on. Sunny skies all 3 days, mid-90s Monday with temperatures near 100 both Tuesday and for Wednesday. And that's a look at your North Central Washington weather forecast. Coming up next, tonight's sports report with Eric Granstrom and more as the NCWLIFE Evening News continues right after this.
Remember when you could afford to have fun on two wheels without breaking the bank? Maybe you started on a Honda Z50 or a Trail 70 or one of the most popular Hondas of all time, the Trail 90. Well, Honda and Doghouse Motorsports are making fun affordable again. Introducing the Honda Monkey, the Dax, and the new updated Trail 125, all featuring fuel-injected 4-stroke engines with electric start. The best part of all, they are affordably priced under $5,000. Whether you're just getting started or you want to get back at it, Doghouse Motorsports has you covered.
At Local Myth Pizza, we believe in real food, freshly prepared with only premium ingredients. Our cheeses are imported from Italy. Our sauces, dressings, and even our sausages are made in-house fresh daily. Featuring Northwest craft beers and 30 Chelan Valley wines and ciders. Family fun and amazing food. Eat local, drink local, and be local at Local Myth Pizza.
Come see why Sunset Magazine says you can't beat Local Myth Pizza. For over 35 years, the Sangster family has been not only representing GMC, but the entire community.
As one of the few family-owned dealerships in Washington, you can count on our personal integrity, which has spanned over 3 generations, to ensure your satisfaction.
Sangster Motors stands behind everything we sell, from GMC professional-grade products and service from a professional-grade dealership.
Remember, caring about your family is what brings you back to ours.
The pitch by Busich. The Wenatchee AppleSox are back on the NCWLIFE channel. Watch as they take on the Bellingham Bells Friday, August 1st. Coverage brought to you by our Platinum supporter, Alpine Air Heating and Cooling. Also by Abby's Pizza, Apple Valley Honda, Biosports Physical Therapy, Coldwell Banker Cascade Real Estate, Global Car Care, Harvest Valley Pest Control, and Highlander Golf Course and Grill. Your exclusive television home for AppleSox baseball is the NCWLIFE channel. A good Thursday to you. Milwaukee flexed its muscles to show why they have the best record in baseball yesterday, beating the Mariners 10-2. Brewers touched Luis Castillo for 6 runs on 10 hits in 5 innings, finishing with 17 hits in the ballgame. Seattle heads for Anaheim today to face the Angels in the first of a 4-game series. Tonight, 6:38 game time. That'll be on Root Sports Northwest. Mariners fell to 6 games behind Houston after the Astros edged Arizona 4-3. Angels come into tonight's game following a 6-3 loss to the Mets. Texas closed the gap with Seattle after a 2-1 win over the Athletics. Well, the Seahawks began training camp yesterday. Actually, they began it yesterday. Training camp we're talking about with a set of new faces, especially on the offensive side of the football. Gone are Geno Smith, DK Metcalf, and Tyler Lockett. Now Sam Darnold and Cooper Kupp lead the offense with first-round draft pick at offensive guard Greg Zabel. Coach Mike McDonald says he was super excited to get things going.
First of all, great to see everybody. I mean, it's an awesome atmosphere, man. I'll tell you what, I'll put our training camp atmosphere, the 12s, just the weather. I mean, just everything, all the above is just second to none. So really blessed to be out here with the guys. Great spirits, locked in. You know, it's the first day back, so there's some things we're working through, but really optimistic. Guys are in a great spot, so I'll go attack the rest of the day. And I think it's fun to see the progress come from the spring. And, you know, I'll tell you what, like, the guys are on it, the intent's there, and, you know, it's us as coaches, like, hey, let's point out the things where we want to grow from day to day. But, yeah, it's just great to have the guys, you know, back, and, you know, we missed them.
McDonald says his second go-around is much different from his first year last season.
You know, second time around, I think it's the same message with the rest of the team. If you don't have the mentality of, hey, let's assess where we were, you know, what we were thinking, why we were doing the things, how we can learn, how we can grow, I'm right there with the guys. And, yeah, I'd say more confident, more like just have a better feel for what we're trying to achieve on a day-in, day-out basis, how we message things, keeping it a little tighter, just a connection with the guys, just being around for, you know, for another year, whole staff really. So, yeah, it's really exciting, but a lot of growth.
NFL writers and broadcasters are predicting a mediocre season for the Seahawks, finishing last in the NFC West. Coach McDonald says he doesn't listen to the noise, and he and his staff expect Seattle to be a winner.
Our expectations can't be any higher than what we expect from ourselves. I mean, like, bring it on, you know? I mean, yeah, we want to win the championship, but in order to do that, we have to become a championship team. We have to become the team that we're trying to be. We have a vision for our team of who we want to be, and we believe that vision is a team that the 12s are going to be really proud of. But it takes time. You know, we got to put it together. We got to do all the work. We got to do all the meetings. We got to do all the reps. We got to make those tough decisions. I mean, there's so many things that need to happen between now and when we kick it off. But that's why just every day is so critical. You can't skip steps.
Seattle has its first preseason game a week from tomorrow in Lumen Field against the Las Vegas Raiders. Make it 7 wins in a row for the Wenatchee AppleSox. Evan Canfield and Easton Brooks combined on a 3-hitter with 13 strikeouts in Wenatchee's 8-1 win over Edmonton last night. Riverhawks scored a run on an error in the first inning, and Wenatchee settled down from there, tying it in the bottom of the first and then scoring 2 runs in the third, a run in the fourth, another in the fifth, and 3 runs in the sixth for the victory. Avery Cooper and Jackson Dodd had the call on the AppleSox radio network.
21-7. The 0-1. Fastball swing, a ground ball chopping over the mound to the beyond the bag at second, off to his right backhand. Kodama to first. 2 down, but Haight scores. Tie ball game. The 2-1. Swinging a hard line drive. That'll drop down for a base hit. Martinez scores. Rounding third. Evan Cloyd. The throw in, not in time. 2 RBI single for Izzy Madriaga, giving the Sox a 3-1 lead in the bottom of the third. First pitch to Haight. Outside, gets away from Green, and the run comes home. It's 4-1 Sox after that wild pitch by Chamberlain. The AppleSox versus Kelowna. There's a swinging ground ball chopped over the short. Fielded at the shins by Naukow. He throws the first, not in time. Here comes the run home from second. Head first slide, and he's safe. Izzy Madriaga with some heads-up base running to score a run, and it's now 5-1 AppleSox. The 3-1 pitch by Mueller. Swing, the base hit into right field. Scoring McWilliams. Rounding third is DeRico. Kate Martinez headed for third. The throw at the plate. He's safe. Davis DeRico scores alongside Jack McWilliams. And another 2 RBI single by Izzy Madriaga. Whatever the Sox need. The 2-1 pitch. Inside, gets away from Green. Coming home is Kate Martinez. He'll score. Madriaga moves up to third base on the wild pitch. It's 8-1 Sox. Brooks, a stare down with Sato. And the 3-2 fastball, strike 3 called at the thigh to end the ball game. How about 9 punch-outs tonight for Brooks as he earns the win, and the Sox have won 7 in a row.
Izzy Madriaga finished with 4 RBI, while Cade Martinez scored 2 runs. Wenatchee goes for the sweep tonight, 6:35 game time at Paul Thomas Senior Stadium. Port Angeles beat Bellingham last night 13-6. Kelowna clobbered Kamloops 17-5. Portland doubled up Springfield 10-5. Corvallis nabbed Nanaimo 9-2. Yakima Valley squished the Marionberries 14-6. Walla Walla got by Bend 6-5. Ridgefield robbed Cowlitz 8-7. Victoria fell in a non-league game to the Dub C Fish Sticks by a final of 10-8. Harbor Cats still in the lead of the WCL North Division second half race. Edmonton is a game and a half back. The AppleSox have crept to within 2.5 games, while Kelowna is 3.5 games back. An updated look at the North Division playoff seeding has Bellingham number 1. Victoria is back at number 2 with the second half lead. Wenatchee's second best overall for a record, that is, at 24-17, has the AppleSox number 3 seed. Edmonton would be the number 4 seed with a third best overall record at 23-17. The first round playoffs would have the Bells facing the Riverhawks, while the AppleSox would face Victoria in best of 3 series. Wenatchee has 13 games left, including tonight, to secure a playoff spot with either second half title or a wild card spot. That's a look at sports news. I'm Eric Granstrom. Have a happy Thursday.
And that will do it for our newscast tonight. For more news from around North Central Washington, you can find us at NCWLIFE.com, on our social media channels, or on our mobile app for iPhone and Android. And remember, if you see news happening, we'd like to hear from you. Email us at news@NCWLIFE.com or give us a call at 888-6295. I'm Grant Olson. Thanks so much for being with us, and have a great night.
NCW Life Channel is your local TV station. We believe in being the spotlight and mirror to the communities we serve in North Central Washington. Programming on NCW Life would not be possible without our sponsors. Special thanks to our platinum sponsor, Alpine Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air.